Welcome to another episode, everyone. Young Aunt Jefe's brother, his brothers, he has two brothers, NBA 1 and NBA 2, both from A-Trade Gangster. One has been shot in the chest and the other has been arrested. NBA 1 was shot in the chest reportedly at Aunt Jefe's weed shop that he owns or operates or whatever. They have reports of this and footage of this. He's recovering. All of this since Aunt Jefe has been arrested. All of this is breaking, just transpired. NBA 2, the one people know about somewhat, who's on the internet and be crashing out and dissing hoods and all of that, has been arrested. Come to find out, he was on the run. Again, all of this in the last couple of days after Aunt Jefe's arrest. Aunt Jefe has had a rough week, and so has his family. Let's get into this.
In today's video, we're going to be talking about NBA 1 and NBA 2 from A-Trade Gangsta Crip, aka Young Aunt Jefe's little brothers. We're going to break down how NBA 1 was just recently shot 1 week after Young Aunt went to jail, and how NBA 2 was arrested a day after that. But let's dive right into it. NBA 1 and NBA 2 would just be a couple of years younger than Young Aunt. It would go Young Aunt, then NBA 1 would be the middle brother, and NBA 2 would be the baby brother. And they would share the same moniker as Aunt and be under Young Aunt, with Young Aunt being the 5th Ant Dog. NBA 1 would be the 6th, and then NBA 2 would be the 7th. And like I said, they're close in age, so some people in the streets would even confuse them.
You know what Aunt other name is. You get what I'm saying? So I just say a Young Aunt because I'm never going to say that other name.
Yeah.
And I mean no disrespect when I say this, but the name that Brick Baby was referring to would be Nat Bashin' Aunt number 1 and number 2. And that would be how you disrespect the whole neighborhood card. But on May 25th of 2026, which was Memorial Day, and 1 week after Young Aunt was arrested, NBA 1 would be shot in the chest outside of a smoke shop. And this right here would be the crime scene, which was a plaza located on Manchester Ave. And as you can see, they would have everything yellow taped off. And the shooting happened in broad daylight in the afternoon. And we don't know if it was an internal conflict or if it was the enemies that seen him on that corner. Because he would tell police that he didn't see the shooters and he didn't cooperate. But somebody would leave a comment and say, "Damn, that's Aunt Jefe's smoke shop. I've been there before." And another person would put Aunt Jefe's smoke shop. But 4 days after the shooting, NBA 1 would post this on his story. And he would say, "Back from the dead, B-boy, NBA gang, free my 2 and 3.
Free my 2 and 3. That would be NBA 2. Is that baby Aunt? Yeah. 3, Young Aunt. But he's talking about his brothers. Free them. So as we're about to see, NBA 2 is locked up now with Aunt Jefe. Unless he's gotten out since then. I don't think so. This just happened a day or so ago where he got locked up. But okay, you see it there. Individuals, at least, I don't know. They say it was Aunt Jefe's smoke shop or weed shop or what have you. It's okay to operate a weed shop. That's nothing illegal. And they're saying that they don't know who did the shooting. They don't know if some ops came by or what. But he was shot in the chest, but as we can see, days later, and this was on Memorial Day, this was Monday. And wow, a few days ago, and as we can see, he has since made a post. So he's out of the hospital. Fortunately, shout out to NBA 1, who was out of the hospital after having been shot in the chest. Must have been grazed or something like that. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't know what happened here. I'm looking at it as you all are. But perhaps, I'm assuming, wasn't something that penetrated him or penetrated his heart, penetrated a lung or whatever. Fortunately, thankfully, for him to be out of the hospital days later after having been, hit in the chest, and to make a post saying "back from the dead" with laughing emojis or whatever. So fortunate for him, he was able to survive that. But this, again, just happened on Monday at some smoke shop on Manchester. Wow. A week after Aunt Jefe gets locked up.
A few people like J-Hood would post "get well soon" and tag him. And like we said, a few other people would post "get well soon" to him also. But this wouldn't be the first time that NBA 1 survived a shooting, because as you can see to the left, he would have a bullet wound to his back. But like he said in this Instagram story, free NBA 2. And NBA 2 was arrested one day after NBA 1 was shot. And he was arrested on May 26th of 2026, which was
May 26th, 3 days ago. So he was arrested on Tuesday. And this is NBA 2, the one, again, that be on the internet spazzing out sometime. He was arrested on Tuesday. So, oh, man, damn. So his brother gets shot. First, his brother go to jail for murder. $1 million bond goes up to $2 million. Then his brother gets shot in the chest. Then he goes to jail the next day. The mother is going through it. All of her babies, all of her sons, man. Dang. Send that woman through it, man.
exactly 1 week after young Ant was arrested. And he was arrested at 8:30 in the morning. But if you go to the agency description, it says LASD, citizen's arrest. And I'm not sure if it was the actual citizen that arrested him, but I'm thinking that a bail bondsman came and arrested him. Because I would find this.
I'm about to say, yeah, citizen's arrest. You do know that you can arrest anyone on the street. You can make a citizen's arrest. Anyone can. You can try to hold someone under arrest. Talking about citizen's arrest. NBA 2 is not the type to let some citizen just hold him. So when they say citizen, they must be talking about a bail bondsman.
Article from April 11th of 2026 where he was on the run, and they had a reward out for his arrest. And he was on the run for 2 cases. One of them, he was arrested on February 18th of 2023 for 1 count of robbery, where he took a plea deal on March 22nd of 2023, which would be 1 month after his arrest. And on that day, they would give him probation. But then 2 years later, on April 10th of 2025, he was arrested again. And they would charge him with 1 count of second-degree robbery with 2 enhancements on it, and then another count of vandalism with 1 enhancement on it. But after 3 months of sitting in the county, on July 8th of 2025, he would have the second-degree robbery and the 2 enhancements dismissed. But he was still facing 1 count of vandalism with the enhancement and the probation violation. But 1 month after having that robbery and 2 enhancements dismissed, he would be able to post bail on August 29th of 2025. And for the vandalism case, he would post a $100,000 bail. And on that same day, he would post a $200,000 bail for the probation violation. But 5 months after bailing out on $300,000, he would go on the run on January 2nd of 2026. And they would put out a no bail warrant for both cases. So him and young Ant are both going to be in the county jail together. But it sounds like it's been a rough week for young Ant and his 2 brothers, and I'm sending my prayers out to them. And free young Ant Jefe.
Like, I juggle fatherhood, I juggle my person.
A rough week to say the least. Wow. That's Respectable Ranch there. That's the channel, YouTube channel, Respectable Ranch. Shout out to him. Shout out to young Ant Jefe and his brothers. I hope that everything works out for all of them and that family. Shout out to the individual who lost his life that they're accusing this man of. Many people say that Ant Jefe is innocent. We'll see how this thing pans out. But there you have it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Young Ant Jefe's brothers. One of them shot in the chest, but apparently he's okay. He's making posts and sort of laughing about the experience. So he survived the attack just on Monday. And then a day later, as we see, the other brother, NBA 2 is arrested. Citizen's arrest. Apparently a bail bondsman, looks like more than likely, because he had posted bail, looks like August 29th for some robbery cases and all that. So he was out on bail. Looks like he was on a run. So perhaps a bounty hunter came and got him for the bail bondsman. That's what it looks like. But either way, whoever locked him up or arrested him, he has robbery charges stemming from last year and, 2023, I guess he took a deal, took probation. He has robbery charges from last year, does NBA 2, from what we just witnessed. And I believe he just said he has no bail because he had ran on bail already. So, yeah, they're going to revoke your bail. So he's in there, looks like with no bond, NBA 2. We know his brother, Ant, is in there with a $2 million bond. Oh, man, $2 million bond. we'll see how this plans out or how this pans out. NBA 2 must be, I'm sure, going to try to get to the same module and cell and everything as his brother. Either way, they're both in there going through it. Whoa. Then the brother hit in the chest, but he survived, thankfully for that. Shout out to their mother, father, who's I'm sure going through it as well. All of their sons are in dire straits right now. One is going through it, and now the rest of them too. Even though, again, looks like NBA 1 at least is okay. He's making posts about being shot, so it doesn't look like he's in dire straits. The other two, but still, you still got shot in the chest, grazed or whatever with a weapon. That's still traumatic. But the other two are certainly going through it. NBA 2 in there without a bail. He's not facing the same sort of charges as Jefe. He's not facing life in prison with a robbery charge, doesn't look like. But still, for right now, he has no bond, and he's sitting in the Los Angeles County Jail and is facing whatever, 5, 10 years, whatever for the robbery charge. Still facing time, still losing his freedom. His freedom is gone right now. Wow. Crazy. We'll see what happens. Stay on top of it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Everyone stay safe and be free, man. Stay free and be safe. Be careful. Think about what you do before you do it. There are consequences to everything. That's for me and that's for everyone. Stay safe and stay free. People.